paradise won't change your mind. Can't shape the lights. I'll take the chance and roll the dice.
All right, hey, welcome back. We finally get to make the choice. So what we've missed is they went over color theory again, and we have found out that the bracelets contain poison.
Yes.
Well, they contain medicine.
They contain sopril beta, which is a muscle relaxant. No, I'm sorry, an anesthetic.
Right.
And then they have turbocurarine, which is a muscle relaxant.
So basically, you'll get knocked out, fall asleep, and then stop breathing.
But only if you break the rules.
Right, only if you break the rules, or if you don't go in the door, or they decide they're going to kill you. I mean, it's just the end result is you die. And then they went over the color theory again, and basically this time they said that due to the fact that everyone has to go in pairs and solos, when one person chooses where they go, everyone else is defaulted. Because they can't make the other combinations. So.
Being the protagonist, we get to make the choice.
Right. Well, we get to make the choice this time.
Yes.
Because other times we are forced into certain ones based on what actions we take. Because despite the one that this one was entirely just exposition dump, we do get to talk to people between the future ones, and depending on what answers we give them, we'll determine whether they trust us or distrust us, and you will end up with people that don't want to go with you because you aren't trustworthy. So Chris and I talked it over. We're going to go with Alice this time, not because she's Boobs McGee, but because from what we remember, the other two puzzles aren't that entertaining.
Yeah.
They're either really short or really dumb.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with Alice, which we think, go ahead and hit it, let's go.
Yep.
We think takes us to the barracks puzzle.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it does.
It's honestly, it's either the barracks or the infirmary.
That means Clark and I are getting paired with
We're trying to avoid the bar because the bar puzzle there's a lot of stuff going on with it, and it's like you have to mix drinks and you have to do things with phases of them.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, with a lot of things that it's a lot of puzzles that aren't particularly obvious.
Yeah.
Okay, what is it then?
Well, you're
What?
And you're a cave girl. I mean, what is it? Are we insulting people here?
10 seconds.
Oh no. Oh yeah, by the way, we also passed 4 minutes like in the course of 3 dialogue boxes. It was a little crazy. So, I mean, honestly, as we said, time is fluid. If they're down to 8 seconds to get through that door, everyone is dead at this point because
it takes more than 8 seconds to get to the doors.
But it's okay because we had the running footprint sound, and it was all sorts of
dark
fade to black and everything.
Happens.
We're good. So let's see. Now the door is closed, so now we go inside, and the secondary door is open.
It makes sure that there's 3 people in here, and all shit's good. And then, hey, look, there we go, other door.
Other door opened, so we got. Yes. Okay, we got pick the right one. We are in the crew quarters or the barracks. So the
piece of trivia: if you guys are playing this game by yourselves at home, do not save in this puzzle room. It will ruin your game.
Ruin the game as in it corrupts it.
It corrupts the save, and it cannot be played again from this point. So you have to start
over. Oh, that's ridiculous.
It's this room, and there's one other room that I'm not remembering offhand. But I know that this room is one of the.
Speaking of which,
rooms.
we should probably save it. I mean, you can't. You can die in this game, but there's no true game over. So I mean, we're gonna save at the end of the session, or when we take our dinner break, probably probably at the end of this puzzle.
Room 3, etc.
So let's see. While we're waiting for them to talk, I'll pull up some trivia on these people. Or actually, I will.
Looks like we were right. This place really
I'm gonna read some emails while this goes on. I'm not gonna read them out loud to you. I'm sorry, you guys don't get to think.
Yep.
Who would be spending the night?
It looks too plain to be a guest room. This room probably belonged to a laborer or some kind of blue-collar worker.
The crew, since this is the crew quarters.
Yep.
People who
Let's see. Okay, so apparently all our buddies that aren't joining us here tonight are they've decided that they're going to be reinstalling and replaying Borderlands the pre-sequel. Okay, go you. I honestly, actually, I haven't played that yet. I own it. I own the season pass for it. And it's just,
I don't know what
I
this place is
haven't
any
had.
more than you do.
So here's the
Your
thing
guess is as good as mine.
that you need to understand if you're going to get a master's degree.
Do you think it might? Or maybe they're drilling for oil or something.
You lose the capacity
know
to
about
play
that.
video games. Honestly, I mean, you're gonna think you're gonna have time for it.
Oh, I'll
but-
have time in between studying
And
and writing
the
my
honest
papers.
the honest
You wanna go have a
thing
look?
is, technically you have time. I just had no motivation for it because it was like after you're doing all your studying and you're writing your papers and you're prepping
No
for your
getting out of the
tests and you're
hallway
doing all
until
your
we
other
can unlock
projects, and
them,
when you
I guess.
finally get free
Looks
time,
that way.
all you want to do is just let your brain shut off. And games require too much thinking power for that, which is ridiculous, but that's just the way master's degrees work, or if you're in a master's program like mine. I know that there are people who will argue with me that, but it's like, honestly, at that point, all I really wanted to do was turn on Netflix and binge watch a show. Didn't even necessarily pay attention to what happened on the show.
Hey, look, there's this thing that doesn't require my brain power.
Right.
I'm gonna sit here and enjoy it.
Exactly. So, I mean, whatever. All right, so we are finally back into the puzzle. So, let's see. What's that up ahead on next to the cyan door? Because is that the door? That's not the door we came in. That's
This
the door
is the
we go
get
out of. Okay, so
and
what is
this device
this?
here is how we unlock that
Well, we
door.
should take a look at it, like actually look at it. So it's locked.
Yeah, there's
All right.
a keyhole on it.
All
Gotta
right.
get
So
the key
what happens when we
before
click on the key? This looks like, okay. I was hoping that maybe one of our helpers would say something. All right. So if we turn around, there was
3 different rooms
Four
we can
doors.
actually go in.
And that
This
one looks-
is handcuffed shut.
okay. Yeah, I was saying that I saw something on it. So we got handcuffs. There are handcuffs on the door. I can't open it. So maybe we can find a key and we can eventually get to that. So we might as well start in door 1.
Start
I mean,
with one,
it's
because
here.
it's the
Let's open
first
it up.
number. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I played this game before I started my master's program. There's no way I would have been able to finish this game in my master's while doing my master's program, because this one just requires so much thinking power. How the hell do I pronounce that? Schrodinger's cat.
It's a kitty on the cover. It's precious.
Oh, that's right. And Sigma has the cat thing.
Yeah, Sigma has a thing where he makes cat puns.
All right. So, but I was gonna look up some trivia about this game.
Yes. Desk.
Last board. Add. See if there's any trivia. Oh, it's got a TV tropes page
Oh,
actually.
nice.
So let's see what TV tropes has to say about this game. So TV tropes, actor illusion. Apparently both Sigma and the main character from Catherine have
Catherine's another fun game.
have similar speech patterns and will say similar lines.
Huh.
But part of the reason is both are voiced by Troy Baker. Yeah, Sigma does eventually talk when we get to cutscenes and endings, but while we are actually playing him, we do not get any of that. That's funny. All right, so as a pre-order bonus for this game, only on the original release on the DS, certain stores had the game's watch bracelet available as a pre-order bonus.
I actually have that watch.
Lethal injection needles and futuristic drugs were unfortunately not included. There are a lot of smaller, made of plastic, as opposed to one of the games that appear fairly large. Let's see. The reason why there's less horror elements in this game compared to the previous one was because the marketing department noticed people thought that the previous game was too scary.
That's full of it. There's an axe murderer or two. There's not that much horror in the last one.
Well, apparently a lot. Some of the stuff that was supposed to do, it's supposed to occur in this game was supposed to happen a lot creepier before that Word of God change. Originally, the producer of this game wanted an older protagonist for the sequel. compared to the first game, because it's what your school age kids in the first one, something like that.
The character you play is a school age kid.
Right. Yeah. So in this one, you were they wanted an older protagonist, but the higher ups at the company wouldn't allow it because Japanese gamers believe that old men can't be awesome.
Yeah.
He got around that with a plot twist that's going to show up later.
Yes.
Flip flop of God. Apparently, Phi is supposed to be designed to look like a female Santa.
Santa's a character from the last game.
Yeah.
His
Not Santa Claus,
No.
a character named Santa.
The last game, each person had a specific number on their watch. It was 1 through 9. And they didn't want to give their actual names, so everyone came up with a pun based on their number, and Santa was number 3, and in Japanese, 3 is san, so it was Santa.
Gotcha. All right. Apparently, the Dio in this game is different from another Dio. I don't know. Was there a Dio in the first game?
There wasn't a Dio in the first game, no.
Okay, then I don't know what they're referring to here.
Oh, that's right, there's the scratch-off poster.
Right. So this is interesting. The European version of the game does not have an English dub because 999 was never officially released there. They didn't want to risk spending the extra money to translate and dub because there are certain colloquial differences between American English and European British English.
Yes.
So they do have to re-record things. I think you can
Yep.
buy it there.
Hey, look, I have a key. If I remember
So-
correctly, it goes to the handcuffs.
I thought we only got to access the handcuff room through a viewing port or something.
No, there's more shit in the handcuff room.
Okay. Let's see. The promotional watches were only available for pre-order in America. They were not in Japan or European. Let's see. I'm trying to find trivia that we can say that isn't
spoilerific,
that isn't
yeah.
spoilerific. This one is. I can't pronounce half the things that they talk about in this. Let's see. Some of the previous character design stuff that we will see on other later were based on earlier characters. So they repurposed a lot of character designs.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But yeah, I mean the game. I mean, we're going down one path for this. We may eventually do others. Who knows? But yeah, this game has a lot of really. Oh, so you did manage. The key did open it. Okay.
It was the handcuff key.
Okay.
And I got a box cutter in there that I can use
To scratch off
this poster. Which is the worst idea for a scratch off. It's gonna get destroyed if you
They
try
should
to
have
use
had a
box cutter on
coin
it.
in there, honestly. Because you don't use the box cutter for anything else, right?
I don't think so. No, that's right.
No, right, because if you try to use the box cutter on it, I think you
they
find
tell
spare
you that-
change. Wait, is there a drawer on the desk?
All of the desks have this pull-out here.
Okay.
That you're supposed to put a sheet of paper on that you get out of these lockers here.
We need to figure out the
space
combo. Well, no, we haven't found the combinations yet. Like, we can't do anything with it until we find the 4-digit key codes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 7. Okay.
Remember, you gotta click into... I don't remember what the key code is yet. So we're not gonna... We have it there, but we're not gonna try and brute force it. So what? Which rooms have we been in? Oh, hold on, go back. There's dash marks above that.
Yes. That I don't think is what I need
Yeah,
yet.
but if you look at it, it'll go into our hint log, I believe. Yeah, so it's in our hint log, and the thing is, if for each one we find, as long as we actually click on the clues, the other characters will say things.
If I remember correctly, it's got something to do with the phones.
I mean, who knows? So which room have we been in all the rooms?
I've been in all 4
Okay,
rooms.
yeah. Honestly, guys, I haven't been paying attention to what Chris has been up to. I mean, because he'll figure out the puzzle eventually. He's
Yeah.
crazy, and I don't remember the puzzles. So we can't open that yet. We've got this dash. Can we? Oh, this one has the silhouette on it.
All 4 of them have silhouettes. They have different body parts marked with the rip on them.
Okay,
There's
can
one for each limb.
we flip them up?
I pulled them all down.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I can actually put it back up again.
Oh, that's fine. We've got that going. Okay, so let's go back into room 1. Because I know that we are supposed to do something with the phones. That's another part of the puzzle.
The phones wouldn't be. That's the really nice thing about most puzzle games like this. They're not going to give you something as entirely a red herring. If there is a thing here, it serves some kind of purpose.
Oh, hold on. Go up. Go back out. Look at the mirror.
It's not actually giving any information.
Yeah, not yet. Did you move the Schrodinger's cat book there?
It did that automatically.
Okay. I'll try 111. Are you just dialing a random number at this point, or did you find this somewhere?
Just random.
Okay, I don't know them. So we got to keep looking around to find. Okay, so we can call to the other rooms. Oh, that's right.
25 asterisk asterisk.
Okay, so let's try dialing 25 asterisk. Yep.
No, crap.
Yeah, it is one of the problems. Is once you touch something, you're kind of locked into it for a little bit. 5.
Star.
Or maybe you have to dial it from her room.
Maybe. I'll try that in a second. I'm gonna give Buy a call over in room 4.
Right, because no one went into room 3 until you unlocked it. Alright, so for hers...
I think it's pound 92. Oh no, star 92. So our code for this room is 2592.
How do you know? Oh, because
Because
this...
25 star and star 92.
Okay, so if you...
So we're gonna type in 2592.
Alright, because it blanked it out.
Yeah.
Because I was about to write that down.
Room 3.
Okay.
No tape has been inserted. The entry machine will not function.
So we're gonna need to find a tape.
Yes.
I don't think we have to... Yeah, because if you press 1, you're here. But
Yeah.
that's okay.
So we go into room 3 and try calling them again.
See if you get a different number.
Exactly.
Well, don't we have to find the tape? The tape is in one of the lockers. I know that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this one doesn't actually let you call them from... I think you can only call them from room 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we can only call them from room 1. We checked that... You checked this drawer?
Yep. Again, it's just the glass.
Oh, that's right. I think we need the piece of paper because it makes the reflection of what's on the wall, and then we can combine it all into actually being something.
Exactly.
All right, so go back into room 1. That's where we started. So let's go in there. We got the key. We did that. We got Schrodinger's cat book. What is the marks on the desk in here? Or above the desk in here?
More
gobbledygook.
Yeah.
I think one of the lockers is already open. I just forget which one.
I know it's not this one, because this is the one I looked at earlier. So, let's check 3.
Have you tried using the box cutter on the Schrodinger's cat book?
No, I haven't. I do distinctly recall not having to do that, though.
This one's already...
This one's got green lights, so yeah.
Okay, this one's...
Okay, here we go. We can keep going.
Right, okay. Oh, it's the aluminum foil.
Yes.
Okay, so we got the large roll of aluminum
I
foil.
have to combine the aluminum foil with the box cutter.
And then it'll allow you to actually start doing things. Okay. Yay, we made progress. Go us. Once we get through what they're talking about, like lines and shape is the sound clue. I can carry this around with me. All right, so
Combine with the box cutter.
which allows you to have...
There we go.
Okay.
I take this, I go over to place over here, back
With
to
the,
room 1.
which has the shape.
Finishes off my shapes here.
And then you have to do the same thing in rooms 2 and 4 because they have the dashes.
Alright. This. Hey look, there we go. Circle, star, triangle, or diamond triangle.
Yeah, but I don't remember what combination that gives us. Okay, so we can leave that there. I think you can create all the patterns at once without having to...
I probably can, but I'm just doing it
one at a time. Okay, so this is the one for room 2, I think? Or is it room 3? I mean, it doesn't let you combine them with the other things.
So, you can't put it in the
all right, so we'll finish up this before we take the break.
This one does not go here.
At least we'll finish up with the aluminum puzzle.
Yeah.
Because there's another puzzle after the aluminum puzzle.
Yeah.
Again. And yeah, because we still haven't found the coin that we need to be able to scratch off. Because I know the coin is in one of the lockers. Okay, yeah, so it is. Okay,
9-4. No, I don't think this is the correct one. No.
No, that's.
This is not right.
Yeah, this is the wrong one. So we take that one out. So go ahead and cut another pattern. Since we're already in the room.
Yep.
Okay. And slide that one in. Oh, you're just gonna cut all the patterns.
This one is for room 3.
Okay, so we're in room 4 right now, so we need pattern. No.
This is the one we need.
Okay. I mean, honestly, this is okay. 3, 4,
2.
Okay, so you want me to jot that down?
It's okay.
Okay, so I think you dial that from in here. No, like on the phone.
I was just there.
Or
no, I dial it from room 1.
You can only dial in room 1. All right, so we were correct the first time. All right, so go get what? So 3472.
3472 was that one.
This seems like it's a good place for us to stop for right now, and then we'll pick up, and we'll see you next time. Well, we continue, and then we'll continue the crew quarters.
Cool.
All right, so see you guys in a little bit. Take care.
Like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry skies. Can't tame you down. I feel